we're back with another video. Before we get into that, make sure you like and subscribe and follow our social medias, which I will link somewhere. This time we're gonna do a story time about our family vacation to Tennessee this past summer. Yeah.
Okay, Tennessee as a family trip with like more of our family, and basically we got there earlier than everybody else did, and so we did like a, what was it?
Well, we went to the Smoky Mountain State Park, and we did their like trails that they had, like their wildlife preserve things. They had like wild bears and animals, and you were able to like drive through it or bike ride, whichever you preferred. So so
You gotta keep it.
Yeah, we had planned on bike riding it, or that Sunday. Was it Sunday that we went? Saturday,
yeah, because
Sunday.
it was all of us.
Yeah.
So
So
it was the older.
needless to say, we had planned on bike riding it. So before we did that, my dad just decided like,
Check it out.
yeah, like we should check it out. We should drive through it,
to
like
see like how it was.
just get an idea of how long it is, because
Yeah.
like bike riding ain't no joke.
And we've never been there, so it was like the first time for all of us.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I'm gonna add pictures in of like what we saw. We were able to get out of the van and look at like the bears in the trees and like stand under them. We have some videos of it. Pretty cool stuff. And yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. And basically, while you're up there, there's like no service, like
Whatsoever.
none, like not even like 1X. Like there was just nothing.
It was a straight dead zone.
Exactly, and there was only one gas station to the entire thing.
Yeah.
And that was at the beginning.
Yeah, that was at the beginning of the trail. And when you're on the trail, like
It's a one-way.
you can't go fast,
Yeah.
like, or anything like that. The day that we went, a lot of people were actually there, like, on the road, so it was even more, the traffic was even slower because people were getting out their cars to see, like, the animals and stuff like that. They were stopping in the middle of the street.
And you had bike
Don't know why.
riders who were also, and you had to like slow down for them.
Yeah, it was a lot of congestion. But needless to say, we're going up a steep mountain, like a steep hill in the mountain. And
We went down it at first.
yeah, everything was chill. We were like, okay, well, like, whatever. And then my dad goes,
Oh my goodness.
I forgot to put gas in the car.
We are literally nearly empty. And we still have to go up this steep hill, and there's still a good 30 minutes of road. And keep in mind, it's not like you can just turn around and go back to the beginning. You have to go through all of it to get out.
Meanwhile,
She tried.
we still don't know how long it is. Like, we have no cell service.
So we weren't sure how much longer we actually had until
Yeah. And then we were like continuing to go up the hill, and the car shuts off because there's no gas in it. Cuts off on the hill.
Like, it was, bro, when I tell you, literally the car was like, it was just like there, like it didn't do anything. And then like after a little bit, it like kicked back on, like with the little bit of fuel I had left, and we start going again. But like it's still like mad cars, it's still congested, so on top of us not having like any gas, we still had to like go slow, like
Yeah, and
it
like
wasn't.
for those drivers out there, I know y'all know when you ain't got no gas in your car and you letting your car roll down the hills and you really try and push that last little tiny bit of gas, that's what it was. But keep in mind, we were in a 15-seater van. Like, this was a big van. It's
so
not
it
like
took
it was
gas
a little car.
fast.
And yeah, Pepe, you want to say hi to YouTube?
Hi, YouTube.
She's eating, but yeah. So it was interesting.
Yeah.
It was interesting. You want to show them your Vampirina dress?
Mhm.
All right, stand up.
Wow.
So pretty. All right, you want to jump down and go finish eating?
Okay.
But yeah, it was wild. We almost died. We definitely almost died. Like, no joke.
It was so scary. And like we had no service, so we couldn't check to see where the nearest gas station was, like nothing. Like, and like if like say
crazy.
something happened, we would have been dead. We just literally we would have been dead. Right, Pate?
Mind you, like, it's not like we were just gonna be like stuck on the side of the road. Like, no, we were about to be stuck with the bears. Like, and they were friendly.
They were friendly, but like if
Who's trying to get stuck with bears? Like, that's not black bears
that
too.
run free wild.
Not some like, I don't know, brown bear or something. Them jokers were big brown bears. I mean black bears. And then they were babies too, which means there were mamas as well.
Yeah, and they were not to be seen, so they could have been anywhere.
Yeah.
It was just, and like it wasn't like a fence to where you could see it. It was literally like
There was moose too. The sign said moose too.
yeah, and it said get out at your own risk.
Hey, babe,
Like
stop. Don't put your hands in the camera like that, okay?
it was a lot.
It was wild. And mind you, like, we've been in Tennessee for like an hour and a half at this
Right,
point.
but like the minute we get there,
and we were there for what, like a week?
yeah, we were there for like a good week.
So yeah, nah, it was not enjoyable. Just for everyone to know, it was not enjoyable. Well, the trip was enjoyable. That part of the trip was not enjoyable.
Yeah.
But yeah, we almost died. We almost took a major L. Pepe, you gotta decide. Stop going back and forth.
I should want to grab her milk.
Stop going back and forth. Sit down. And yeah, so yeah, we almost died. But other than that, it was a really cool trip. We got
did a
to,
lot.
yeah, we got to go like, I don't know.
I
what's it
wouldn't
called?
say.
Cliff jumping.
I was about to say I wouldn't call it. I mean, it is cliff jumping, but
But
it
it
was
wasn't like high enough. Like it wasn't a cliff. It was like just a big rock.
yeah, because it was one of those in those like isolated like water holes,
Yeah.
and so
It's called Cades Cove. Y'all can Google it.
yeah, you know.
But yeah, we did that. We got to do like a ropes course. It was pretty cool.
That was scary.
It was really scary.
There was a what was it like
A free fall.
free fall, and so I was they made me go first. And I'm not even gonna say made me go because I didn't end up going. Literally, I got there.
Nah, bro.
I got up there and I was like, because okay, so what they did to mess with your head is they put the Ferris wheel right in front of your face.
Yeah,
Like
it was.
literally the free fall, like this was the free fall with the rope right here where you would have to jump. Okay? And right in front of you is a Ferris wheel, which you're more than halfway to like the top. So you know you're high up.
Yeah.
Like you know.
I'll insert
you're
a
high up.
video. I have the video of me doing it, so
I was too
I'll
scared to
insert
do it. Look, I'm literally shaking right now just thinking about it. Like
yeah, she was like,
I was like,
we got there. She was like, oh, I'm doing the free fall. I'm
yeah,
doing the free fall.
because when you're like from the bottom, it does not look that high. But once
She
you get
got
up there,
she said, nah, bro.
I turn around. Out of all my cousins, even my littlest one, which is how old is Cassidy?
She's like 9.
9 years old.
Oh yeah,
I
she ran.
She
and
just jumped. Like he put the rope on. He said, "Okay." Like before he could even say go or the time started, she just jumped.
And
Like she was like, you know, I'm just get this over with. Like
she would. What are these little
but
hand
it's
signs you
funny
doing?
because I was able to jump off like the cliff or whatever without anything.
Alright, so this is just gonna be added on to the end of our video because we forgot to mention this. But we would like to like take into consideration like stuff that y'all want us to do like on our channel. So if you guys want to like drop suggestions, like we're down for pranks, we're down for challenges, we're really down for anything if they're reasonable. Like don't be getting all wild on us. But yeah, like we have an idea of what we want to do, but
not necessarily what you guys want to see.
yeah, like we also want to make sure you guys are entertained too, and we're not just talking ear off. So you can drop that in the comment section, or you can DM it to our social pages because we will be on top of those too, and like checking DMs and all that stuff. So yeah, you can do one of those too.
Yeah. We could do like, it just, I don't know, it just can't be like too wild. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like keep it reasonable because my mom will beat us.
Right, like if we like for like pranks, like,
oh yeah, we're definitely down to get
yeah,
pranked.
like I will prank my parents in a second.
Yeah, and
But for
heads
pranks, should it be like through DM if you want to do a prank?
Yeah. All pranks do like DMs,
Send through
so
DMs, so they
people
don't
aren't
see it.
expecting it. Like,
Okay, yeah.
that would be stupid. And like all my friends, I'm letting y'all know now, it's prank season.
Right.
So you guys
Better
are
be
not
prepared.
safe. I'm coming for y'all, especially with me going back to school. I'm not gonna be able to like prank her, like my parents.
I'm
but,
gonna be
like,
the one doing those ones.
yeah, my brother is fair game. He's fair game. All my friends, y'all are fair game too. So don't be mad,
Oh,
but y'all are gonna be on YouTube.
should I mention like how it's gonna work in the school?
We can dress up when the time comes.
Okay. And okay, but yeah. Just so y'all know, if I'm doing pranks on my parents, don't be surprised when I get my phone taken. I just want to make that known. Like, the phone will get snatched in the middle of the entire video probably. So, just so you guys know.
Yeah, and also if you guys wanna like drop Q&A questions, we're down to answer really anything. We just ask that.
Not personal
Yeah,
stuff.
we
like,
won't be answering anything that could
basically
put us at risk for anything. So appropriate questions
yeah, like
are good.
yeah.
And non-personal questions, like you guys can ask me like stuff about my life, like oh what's your major or something like that.
Right.
Like that's different.
But
But
not
don't be
stuff
coming out
like-
the cut asking me where I live and stuff because I'm gonna be like yeet.
Right,
No.
those will slide, will keep sliding.
Anyways.
Like, those will completely be ignored.
If y'all want Peyton to be in more videos, you can comment that because she's always down to be in YouTube videos. Excuse the microwave, my food is ready. But
I mean,
anyways,
that means that it's time to go.
yeah, on that note.
In your eyes, there's a heavy blue. One to love and one to lose. Sweet divine, the heavy truth. Water or wine, don't make me choose. I wanna feel the way that we did that summer night. Drunk on a feeling, alone with the stars in the sky. I've been running through the jungle, I've been running with the wolves to get to you, to get to you. I've been down the darkest alleys, saw the dark side of the moon to get to you, to get to you. I'm I've been running through the jungle, I've been running with the wolves to get to you, to get to you. I've been down the darkest alleys, saw the dark side of the moon to get to you, to get to you. I look for love in every stranger, took too much easy anger, all for you, yeah, all for you. I've been running through the jungle, I've been crying with the wolves to get to you, to get to you, to get to you. I've been running through the jungle, I've been running with the wolves to get to you, to get to you. I've been down the darkest alleys, saw the dark side of the moon to get to you, to get to you. I look for love in every stranger, took too much easy anger, all for you.